it's Leslie. Welcome back to my cross stitch channel. Today is the 30th of July and I'm starting a big new mega project. I was thinking about what project to start, and I was thinking, well, why not just go and look at my magazines, because I have a lot of cross stitch magazines, and it was high time for me to get something out of there and cross stitch something from a magazine. And I must say that like 99% of my magazines, cross stitch magazines, are in digital format. I only have like a couple of pages left from a magazine, an old Polish magazine that I'm still cross stitching. But I think it's more convenient to have and store all the magazines in digital format because they take up less space and they are cheaper. So I'm really sorry about I can't show you all of them because they're on my tablet and my tablet broke down, so I had to go on my computer and print out the preview for you to see what it was going to look like. And this app that I buy my cross stitch magazines from is called Zenio, and I have like the names of the cross stitch magazines that I have are like Cross Stitcher, Cross Stitch Gold, Cross Stitch Collection, The World of Cross Stitching, and the magazine that I'm going to be cross stitching from is called Cross Stitcher. I think it's British. I really like it. And what I'm going to cross stitch is this beautiful row of Christmas shops. And there are 6 of them here, and they are all in different colors. Let me just show you them a little bit closer so you can see every shop, and we can talk about every shop here. 6 of them. And this is Delilah's Deli, like a shop for food. It's like a food shop, produce and all kinds of delicacies. Then you have Tasty Bakes. It's like a shop where you can buy bread and cookies and bakery and stuff like that. Then you have So Good. That would be a store with like sewing materials and cross stitch, maybe stuff like that. And then you have a flower shop, Hearts and Flowers it's called. Then you have a cafe, the Cupcake Cafe, where you can buy different like muffins and cakes and stuff like that. And here you can buy, in the flower shop, you can buy like different plants and stuff like that, and flowers and Christmas trees as well. And the last shop, it's called Tiny Tim's Toys. It's like a toy shop, toy store, and you can buy a lot of different toys for kids. And you also can see people. They're like people by every shop. You can see like a family here of 3, 2 people here, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, and 2 there. And above these shops you can see that there's like windows and flowers of people who probably live there. And I know it's not Christmas yet. I mean, but I want to start cross stitching these, because this is like Christmas shops, but they have so much color, and I love color. You know that I love cross stitching with a lot of color, so that's why I chose them. And there's going to be a lot of back stitching here. You can just take a look here. A lot of back stitching because there's a lot of details in every shop. Let me just continue here. Here's the first shop. That would be Delilah's Deli. And you can see here there's a lot of details, like a lot of boxes that you have to use, and you have to use a lot of back stitching here with 2 people in here. Then you have these 2. This is the Tasty Bakes and the sewing shop. Have a mannequin here and a sewing machine, and here you have like bread and cookies and pastries. So a lot of detailing, and a lot of detailing also on people. If you can see here, this one is a little bit better. And a lot of back stitching, like if you have a girl here with a scarf and bag, and you have to do a lot of back stitching here. So next two shops or stores, this would be a flower shop. And you can see here somebody probably went in and bought like a Christmas tree. And then there's the Cupcake Cafe. You have pastries. You can go in and like drink coffee with a cake or something like that. And then the last shop, this would be the Tiny Tim's Toys. And you can see a lot of different toys in here in the window here. Just like a guitar, teddy bear, dollhouse, ball, boat, a plane, different stuff. And if you are going to buy, if you want to cross stitch these shops here, let me just get the first page. If you want to cross stitch all of them, then you have to buy a couple of different magazines, because you cannot get all of these shops in one magazine. They're like divided. And if you can see here, the Tiny Tim's Toys, this would be in, this was cross stitcher for January 2020. Then if you want to get the Hearts and Flowers and the Cafe, that is for, then you have to buy the cross stitcher issue of December 2019. And then you have these two, this would be November 2019. And this one, then you have to buy cross stitcher October 2019. So this is all, you cannot get it in one magazine, unfortunately. You have to buy, but you don't have to cross stitch all of them. I want to cross stitch all of these, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. And moving on, the last page here that I printed for you, this would be the color key, if you can call it that. This project, this is the list of colors and floss that you would need for all of the shops, not for just one, not just for these two, but for all the 6 shops or stores. And this has like 33 colors, and you can choose between DMC, Anchor, or Madeira. And I always choose DMC. That's my favorite. I think DMC is better than Anchor. And some of the colors, you will have to buy like a couple of them, like you can see here. For example, this color 712, you will need like three of these. And now I'm gonna show you as well. Here as well, one more thing. The designer is Susan Bates, and this would be like almost 8 by 6 inches. The finished project size will be 8 by 6 inches approximately, and every store is like, it'll take you 42 hours to stitch every store. So multiply 42 hours by 6 and you get the time for all of those shops. And there's going to be a lot of back stitching as well, and you have back stitching in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. And let me just show you. They recommend that you take 14 count A fabric, and this is, I took Zweigart, And this is a really big piece because I do like big margins. So look at how big it is. It's just never ending. And now the finished size, as I said, 8 by 6 inches approximately. And the 80 piece that I took and I'm going to use is going to be 16 by 47 inches. So it's very big, very long. That's why I call it mega big project, because I don't know when I'm going to be done with this one. Yes, and I'm going to show you the floss. Here's the floss, all the floss that I bought. And the ones with bobbins on, these are the ones I had at home. And I had to buy most of them. And you're going to have to use a lot of black 310 EMC, like 4 of these. But the colors are beautiful. Look at them. Different colors. Love it, love it, love it. And I am going to use these project cards by DMC. And these are, this is not opened. There are 3 of them. That organizer cards with 3 cards in this one. And it has a magnet strip here where you can put your needles. And every card holds like 15 colors. And I'm going to have to write all the numbers, or not the numbers, but these color codes here. And the chart is in color. It's like a symbol and a color. So now I'm gonna have to go and try to place all of these 33 colors on these 3 project cards, and I really hate doing it. I think that's the most boring part of the project, is to place all of these DMC floss on the project cards. I hate it. And to write down all the symbols. But wish me luck, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to show you what I've been cross stitching, what I've achieved. I've been cross stitching for a couple of days. I didn't have a lot of time to cross stitch, but I still want to show you what I've achieved. And as usual, I start cross stitching from the right side and I go this way or I go upwards. So I started with this store, and this shop is called Tiny Tim's Toys. So this is the first one here, and I'll just make my way this way. So I'll show it to you a little bit closer. This particular store or shop. This is a toy store. And here you can see a lot of toys, like you have a guitar and teddy bear, and you have dolls and a dollhouse, and you have like a family with a child that's looking at all of these toys. And I'll show you what I've cross stitched. It's not a lot. I've started cross stitching this part here. I haven't done the back stitching on the store yet, but I have done some back stitching on like the guitar, the teddy bear. These are done. The first person here, if it's a mama or papa, I think it's a dad, and I'm not finished with his back stitching. I want to cross stitch it a little bit here and then do the back stitching. I did, however, make a mistake. The sign here, Xmas Toys, it was supposed to be, the words were supposed to be cross stitched like in dark blue, navy, something like that. But I made a mistake and I did it in black, but I still think that it looks good with black as well. But if you can see here, this is dark blue and I did it in black. But I don't think it's a problem. I'll just let it be the way it is. And I'm going to continue cross stitching here. It's going to be a doll house. and the child is going to be here, and the mother, and I'm going to stitch the door with the wreath and this part here, and just go up and up and make my way to the second store. And I'll show you my floss, what I did with the floss. Just a second. I thought that it's going to be enough just having 3 project cards, but I was wrong. I needed 4 because some of the colors, there's a lot of, some colors are, you need a lot of them. This is the first, number 1 project card. This is the second one. And this one is the third, which was a lot of pastel colors. And this is the 4th one. See, you need a lot of black and you need a lot of white. And here you see it, there's a lot of pink and blue. I love the colors. I think they're very beautiful. There's a lot of floss, but I love it. And I think that it's not the project itself. If you have some experience in cross stitching, then this project is not that difficult. But there's a lot of back stitching. I don't think it's very hard to do, but you need a lot of time for it. I would not recommend this project for a beginner. It's way too big. It has too many details and too much back stitching. So you need a bit more experience if you want to cross stitch this one. So hopefully I am gonna cross stitch more and more. I don't know when it's gonna be finished because it's so large. But that was it for today. And now I'm gonna show you how I shipped to a little town in southern Sweden that is called Lund. And it's very beautiful, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.